Hey guys, this is Cam from TodaysiPhone.com with a review of Infinity Blade for iPad. Now this game is compatible with iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch. It's one download, so if you've got more than one device you can just download it once and sync it with your iPad and your iPod Touch and your iPhone, so you don't have to buy different versions for different devices. Now this game's obviously been eagerly awaited for a long time. I've been waiting for it since I've seen the TV commercials and they had the game featured on there. Now you can just see from looking at it that the graphics are just astounding. I've not seen anything like it on a portable device so far. It's just incredible. The story of the game is basically that you have to go and attack a castle, you have to take on the God King and beat him. Now the first time you will fail, and then you come back 20 years later as your character's son, and your son will have all the same characteristics that you had when you took on the God King. Now in terms of controls, there aren't any on the screen. It's been a game designed specifically for this device. It hasn't been moved from console to iOS device. It's been designed specifically to work on the tablet and on the phone. And you just take a look around and see how clear all the visuals are. It's really well designed, really well thought out. In terms of actual gameplay, basically the actions that you take are basically just fighting. And to fight you've got three controls. At the bottom there's a shield and then a dodge on either side. But to attack you simply swipe across the screen and your sword just goes wherever your finger is going. You don't have a D-pad or annoying A or B buttons, it's just all on the screen, so there's nothing obtruding this kind of amazing view that you have. Now as you fight you build up your different levels of magic and you build up your super move so you can act on those at any time and inflict even more pain on your enemy. So when you have a block break or something, then you can have a few moves and you get combo hits, and then that adds more points. And as you're doing this, as you win more money, and then with the money you buy more weapons and more armor, more helmets, more shields and more magic rings. And every time you master one of these you can buy a new one and master that one and build up your health and your armor and things like that. So then he's finished off and you get a finishing bonus for the amount of hits that you put on after you've killed him off. I mean, just look at the animation, it's incredible. Now in the settings there are a few different things that we can look at. Take a look at a character, for instance. You can upgrade his health, his attack every time that you go up a level. There's a store where you can buy swords, you can buy armor, like I said before, the things you can upgrade in here, and they all cost you obviously however many dollars. And that bar dictates how much you've actually mastered that weapon, and you can also see what you've got at any time in your inventory. Overall I think the game is fantastic. I'd give it 5 out of 5. If there was anything that I would improve on the game, it would have to be the story. I mean, the settings are great. You can change the way you look around and all that kind of stuff. You can even wipe your player to start, but the fact is that it's just one story playing over and over again. And after maybe 4 or 5 goes going around the same place doing the same thing, it does kind of get a tiny little bit boring, but the game graphics and gameplay are so amazing it kind of overcomes that. It's a fantastic game. This has been Cam from TodaysiPhone.com. Follow me on Twitter @TIP_Cam and check our Facebook page. For more news, views and reviews, it's TodaysiPhone.com.